Take a slow, comfortable breath and allow the air to soften every edge inside you. Feel the gentle rise of your chest as proof that life is supporting you this very moment. There is nothing you must fix right now, nothing you must chase. Simply rest in the quiet trust that you are safe to explore your inner world. Sense the warmth in the center of your chest. That space has held every joy and every storm you have met along the way. Offer it a silent nod of gratitude for carrying you here. If thoughts tug for attention, greet them with kindness and let them float by like clouds across a wide blue sky. The heart waits patiently beneath the chatter, ready to guide you with steady wisdom. Perhaps you notice a faint glow or a subtle pulse. Let it grow as you breathe. In this glow lives the calm voice that says, "I am willing to care for myself." Pause and allow those words to sink into your cells. You may sense a slight easing at the corners of your mouth or a gentle loosening at the base of your neck. This is your body's yes to tenderness. Rest in it for another breath. Extend that softness outward as though the glow were filling the room, touching every object with gentle gold. Feel how your shoulders lower of their own accord, how your pulse settles into a slower rhythm. Trust that this simple arriving is already an act of creation. Life responds to softness. You are opening a doorway that welcomes new good. Stay with the breath. Let each inhale gather light in your chest, and each exhale release what no longer serves. If doubts rise, questions about worth, timing, or possibility, smile at them with compassion. They are guests passing through, not permanent residents. Keep allowing the warmth to pool in the heart space. Feel how it starts to hum, quiet but certain. That hum is the sound of your unique energy tuning itself to love. Lean into it like you might lean against a trusted friend. Let the hum grow steadier until it feels like a gentle current beneath your ribs. Breathe with that current, letting it show you a rhythm older than any worry. Sense how the room around you seems to shimmer with acceptance. This is not imagination, it is perception clearing. You are witnessing what has always been true, that you exist in a field of support. Bask in that knowing. Whisper softly inside, "I am open to good," and notice the small wave of peace that rolls through the body. Allow that peace to land in your belly, your legs, the soles of your feet. You are grounding light into matter, preparing fertile soil for new growth. Take a final slow breath in this space of welcome, knowing you can return anytime you wish. Life honors your willingness. Life is already responding. Now turn gentle attention to the feelings that linger this very minute. Do not label them as right or wrong. Simply notice, is there a flutter of excitement, a trace of doubt, a quiet longing? Invite each feeling to step forward like a visitor coming up the garden path. Offer them a seat beneath the shade of understanding. Recognize that every emotion is a messenger bringing information about what your heart values. Perhaps a cool breeze of sadness drifts by. Welcome it, for it shows where healing wants to bloom. Maybe warmth spreads in your chest, a sign that hope is alive and well. Each sensation is valid, each deserves space to breathe. Stay present with what arises, allowing it to move freely without gripping. You might place a gentle hand over your heart once more, acknowledging, "I see you and I am listening." Feel how the body responds to this kindness with a small sigh of relief. In honoring the present moment, you create a stable foundation for transformation. There is no need to rush toward future dreams or drag the past into today. All power lives here, in the breath you are taking right now. Consider this instant a sacred doorway. Every conscious breath is a step through that doorway and into deeper harmony. Trust that awareness itself begins the healing. Thoughts carry energy. When they rest in non-judgment, they soothe the nervous system, relax muscles, and brighten outlook. Notice how simply observing your inner weather with tenderness begins to shift the weather. Clouds thin, light filters through, and the landscape of the mind feels wider. Hold this expanded space gently. It is your inner sanctuary built from acceptance. Let the breath flow like a soft river through that sanctuary. If the mind drifts to tasks or stories, guide it back with patience, much like showing a child the way home. You are cultivating a habit of compassionate presence, and habits take root through repetition soaked in love. With each cycle of breath, affirm silently, "This moment is enough." Feel the weight that lifts when urgency fades. In that lightness, notice a quiet spark beginning to glow again in the heart. Awareness feeds it, much like sunshine feeds a tender sprout. Stay here a little longer, cozy in your own company. You have given yourself the gift of being seen by the one soul who can truly understand you, yourself. Savor the safety of that realization. Let it ripple through the body and mind, creating calm pockets in places that once held tension. Know that every cell is listening, reorganizing around peace. Allow a gentle smile to form as you recognize how powerful calm attention is. Without forcing, you have already begun to shift energy in a favorable direction. This is the beginning of heart-led manifestation, honoring what is so that what can be finds a welcoming home. Feel the steady rhythm beneath your hand as your heart beats on, faithful and tireless. That rhythm does more than pump blood. It sets the tempo for your creative power. Thoughts swirl quickly, sometimes scattering energy like confetti in the wind. The heart, by contrast, gathers energy and focuses it the way a magnifying glass concentrates sunlight until it can spark fire. When desire rests only in the mind, it often flickers, bright one moment, dim the next. When desire moves into the heart, it anchors, gains warmth, and sends a clear signal to life that resounds far beyond spoken words. Science has measured this signal. The electrical and magnetic fields produced by the heart extend well outside the body, weaving unseen patterns into the world around you. What you feel deeply becomes language the universe understands. Picture a seed planted in rich soil. Thoughts are like daylight, important yet inconsistent with clouds passing by. The heart is the constant heat that urges the seed to open. Without warmth, daylight alone cannot coax life from the shell. In the same way, mental pictures need emotional warmth to bloom into experience. Your heart provides that warmth. Each beat broadcasts a gentle but powerful vibration that carries your chosen feeling into the greater field of possibilities. When that vibration is steady and loving, it magnetizes matching experiences. Think of tuning forks. Strike one, and another set to the same note begins to hum across the room. Your heart's steady feeling is the struck fork. Life hums back in harmony. This is why heartfelt visualization moves faster than wishful thinking. It sends a clear tone without the static of doubt. Doubt lives mostly in the mind, jumping between past stories and future fears. The heart lives now, speaking only in pulses of yes. That yes is recognized instantly by the greater intelligence that surrounds you. Each time you settle into the chest and allow gratitude, ease, or joyful anticipation to spread, you reinforce that clear tone. Over time, circumstances rearrange themselves to echo the new note. You may notice unexpected opportunities, gentle nudges, or chance meetings that align perfectly with your vision. These are heart echoes returning. Trust them. Continue to fuel the signal by revisiting the feeling often, not with strain, but with soft delight. Let it be as simple as recalling the warmth of sunlight on your face or the comfort of a favorite blanket. The body does not judge whether the source is memory, imagination, or present experience. It responds to the feeling itself. The universe responds likewise, organizing events to match the dominant emotional tone. Your role is to keep the tone gentle and steady. Think of playing a soothing melody on a flute in the early dawn. The listener may be out of sight, yet the music travels, inviting wonders to draw near. Stay faithful to your melody. If the mind slips into uncertainty, guide it back to the steady drum of the heart. Feel the rhythm, breathe with it, let it remind you of life's loyalty. You have always been supported. Now you are learning to direct that support consciously. The heart leads the way, patiently showing how ease and joy accelerate creation. Rest in that knowing. Allow a final soft breath to seal this understanding. Heartfelt emotion is the fast lane of manifestation, and your heart has known the path all along. Now bring your focus inward and picture your heart as a gentle space, a garden where your dreams can grow. This is not a place of effort or pressure, but of nourishment. To prepare this garden, we first clear the old weeds. These weeds may look like thoughts of unworthiness, fear, or disappointment. They don't need to be judged or criticized. Simply notice them, and with kindness, choose to release them. Take a deep breath, and with your exhale, let go of one heavy thought. Maybe it sounds like nothing works out for me, or it's too late. As the breath flows out, so does that old belief. Feel the lightness as you do. You are not forcing it away. You are allowing it to leave. Another breath and another layer lifts. Place your hand gently over your heart now. Feel the warmth of your palm and how the heart responds. Say silently, I am safe to let go. Feel how this simple statement softens the muscles in your chest and allows more space within. You are making room for new energy. Just like a gardener clears away old leaves to plant fresh seeds, you are doing the same inside. There's no need to rush. This is sacred work. Clearing doesn't happen in one moment. It unfolds breath by breath. If your thoughts drift to the past or to worry, gently bring them back to your chest. Touch the skin just beneath your collarbone. That touch is a reminder that this body is a living instrument for love. Every cell is listening. You might try a soft smile now, even if you don't fully feel it. The body responds to the signal of kindness. Let that smile spread inward and land in your heart space. From here, whisper an invitation. I am open to receive. Not because you must have it all figured out, not because you have done everything right, but because your openness is enough. The universe meets you not in perfection, but in willingness. Now try this simple reflection. Stand in front of a mirror or imagine one in your mind. Look into your own eyes. There's no need to fix anything. Just look with gentleness. Say to yourself, I am learning to love myself more every day. You don't need to believe it fully yet. Saying it is the beginning. As you say this, notice any resistance. Resistance is not your enemy. It is a part of you asking for reassurance. Offer that part some softness. Say again, I am willing to see things differently. Feel how this statement opens a tiny window inside. Through that window, light begins to enter. With each affirmation, that window grows wider. Now allow yourself to release expectations. Let go of how fast this should work or how it should look. What matters is your return to the heart. Each time you return, you affirm your power. The path to manifestation is not paved with force, but with alignment. And alignment begins with clearing the clutter that blocks your natural light. Trust that this gentle act of self-care is already creating change. Visualize the space around your heart as clearer, brighter, softer, a place where dreams feel welcome again. As you move through your day, carry this spaciousness with you. When tension arises, place your hand back on your heart and repeat softly, I am safe, I am supported, I am ready. The more you do this, the more your body remembers how it feels to live from peace. And peace is fertile soil. From peace, joy grows easily. From peace, clarity rises. From peace, your vision has space to bloom. You don't have to do anything more right now. Just rest in the knowledge that your energy is already shifting. Every thought you release makes room for a more loving one to take its place. Every breath you take clears space for something new. You are creating your life from the inside out, and the heart is your most trusted guide. Let's take the vision that has been whispering to you, the one that lights up your chest when you think about it, not with desperation, but with soft wonder. Let's give it a home inside you. Begin by closing your eyes gently or just softening your gaze. Bring to mind the feeling of your heart when it is at ease. Maybe it feels warm or expansive or still. Let that feeling grow. Imagine it as a gentle current flowing through your chest. As it flows, it carries your vision with it. Not a perfect picture with every detail drawn, but a living sense of the life you wish to welcome. What does that vision feel like in your body? Perhaps it brings a sense of freedom, of joy, of peace. Let that feeling settle deep in your belly, your arms, your fingertips. Let it be real, not because it has happened yet, but because it lives in your field of creation. You don't need to force yourself to see every detail. You only need to feel. The feeling is the fuel. Maybe you sense the freedom of time, or the safety of support, or the radiance of purpose. Let that feeling flow like a soft stream through your whole being. This is what it means to paint your inner world with emotion, and this inner painting sends a signal to life that is heard clearly. Hold that signal gently. Let it hum like a familiar melody in the background of your day. You can return to it any time, in a quiet moment before sleep, or during a morning stretch, or in the middle of a pause between tasks. Each time you return, the signal strengthens. Let's bring the body into the process. With the next breath, gently lift your chin and sit or stand a little taller. This is not for appearance. This is to say with your posture, I am ready to receive. Your body is your partner in this creation. When your body feels safe and open, your vision flows more freely. Let your arms rest loosely at your sides. Let your feet feel the ground. In this grounded openness, you become a clear channel for manifestation. If thoughts try to pull you into fear, simply notice and return. Gently place your focus back in the heart. It will never judge you for wandering. It only ever welcomes you back. When you hold this vision from the heart, it is not about control. It is about communion. You are dancing with the energy of life, not commanding it. You are offering your vibration as an invitation, and life always responds to invitations made in love. So be playful with your inner vision. Let it grow and shift as you grow and shift. There is no right way to see your dreams. there is only the feeling of yes. That yes might come as warmth in the chest, or a gentle tear, or a quiet smile. Each is a sign that your vision is alive inside you. And what is alive inside, with care, becomes visible outside. Feel now the beauty of carrying a vision that doesn't depend on effort alone. Feel the relief of knowing that your job is not to push, but to allow. When the vision is held in the heart, it blooms at the right time, in the right way, without strain. And as it blooms, it brings with it more peace, more joy, and more evidence that you are a powerful co-creator with life. You have painted the vision. Now, let the heart keep it glowing, like a lantern lighting the path ahead, and trust that each step, guided by this glow, is taking you exactly where you need to be. Let these simple words become part of your day. I nourish my dreams with gentle affirmations. Feel how softly they land in your chest, not as commands, but as kind invitations. The heart doesn't respond well to force. It blossoms with encouragement. You may begin by choosing 1 or 2 affirmations that feel good to you. They don't need to be grand. Let them be loving and believable. Something like, my heart knows the way, or life supports me in beautiful ways. Repeat them gently in the morning when you rise. Say them again in the evening, when the world is quiet and your mind is ready to rest. These are seeds, and each repetition is sunlight. Don't worry if the words don't feel entirely true at first. With time, your body begins to recognize the rhythm of love. The nervous system settles, the breath deepens, the inner voice softens. This is how healing happens, not with noise, but with kindness repeated over time. Let these affirmations become companions on your path. Whisper them while you brush your hair, while you prepare a meal, or while you wait in line. They don't have to interrupt your life. They move alongside it, gently tuning the frequency of your thoughts. You might keep a small notebook just for this purpose. Each morning or evening, write down the words that support you. Write slowly, as if you're carving the truth into your experience. Feel how even one quiet affirmation can shift your whole perspective. And as that shift takes place within, the outer world begins to mirror it. Life listens to your inner language. When that language becomes loving, life responds with grace. Let the words you choose match the vision your heart carries. If your vision is peace, try affirming. Peace flows through every part of my being. If your vision is freedom, whisper, I am free to create a life I love. If your vision is love, let the heart hear. Love surrounds me and flows through me. Pause after each sentence. Let the silence afterward be part of the affirmation. Often it is in the silence that the words take root. Say them aloud when you can. Let your own voice be the sound that awakens your spirit. And when it's not possible to speak, repeat them in the mind with presence. The heart feels them all the same. Over time, these words will become part of how you think and feel. They will show up naturally when challenges appear. They will become the new ground you walk on. One loving thought at a time, one gentle phrase in the midst of uncertainty. You are building a home of healing within. Now begin to feel the way your body responds when your thoughts, feelings, and actions are working together. There is a special peace that enters the system when alignment is present. It's not loud or dramatic. It's steady and calm. The body feels lighter. The breath becomes a friend again. Tension releases from the shoulders. The mind, once filled with chatter, now hums with quiet cooperation. This is the gift of alignment. Start with your thoughts. Let them become gentle leaders rather than harsh critics. You can say, I am doing my best, and that is enough. You can remind yourself, it's okay to grow slowly. Next, check in with your feelings. Are they asking for attention, not to be fixed, but to be seen? Sit with them the way you would sit with a child, patiently, lovingly. Feel how even the most difficult emotions soften when held in this way. Then, bring the body into this partnership. Maybe you stretch slowly, maybe you breathe deeply, maybe you place your hand over your heart once again. Every gesture of kindness helps the body feel safe, and when the body feels safe, the heart opens. The nervous system relaxes and your energy becomes receptive to new good. Try this short practice now. Close your eyes for a moment. Breathe into your chest. Say inside, "My thoughts support me. My feelings are safe to feel. My body is a loving companion." Let that sink in. You are not at war with yourself. You are learning to be on your own side, and when all parts of you are working together, you move through the world with grace. Even challenges become easier, decisions become clearer, joy becomes more natural. This is the power of alignment. Allow yourself to feel how different life becomes when there is no longer inner resistance. Energy flows freely, inspiration returns. The next step feels less overwhelming. Each day becomes an opportunity to live in harmony with yourself. And from that inner harmony, beautiful things begin to unfold. You don't need hours of quiet or big routines, just a few sacred minutes of stillness where you sit with your heart and remember what truly matters. This is how you begin to build a practice, a loving rhythm that supports your vision day by day. Perhaps start with a 5-minute moment in the morning, before the rush, before the phone, before the noise, just 5 minutes of quiet with your heart. Place a hand on your chest, feel the warmth, say softly, "Today I choose to live from my heart." Let the breath guide you. Let your mind rest in this place. Then move gently into your day, carrying this softness with you. You might try journaling in the evening, not to fix anything, but to reflect with kindness. Write down what went well. Write down one thing you're grateful for. Gratitude is a magnet for miracles. Even if the day was hard, find one tiny light. Maybe it was a kind word, maybe a breath of fresh air, maybe the courage to keep going. Write it down. Gratitude shifts the energy of the day and sets a healing tone for tomorrow. You can also include small acts of love in your daily routine. Smile at someone, compliment a stranger, sit quietly under the sky, speak gently to yourself when you make a mistake. These small acts are not small at all. They create a field of kindness that supports your vision and calls in more joy. Life begins to mirror your loving energy. You may also enjoy visualizing your heart space glowing a little brighter each day, like a soft lantern lighting the path ahead. This gentle glow is your guide. It shows you where peace lives. It reminds you that your inner light changes the world around you. If ever you forget or feel heavy again, return to these practices, not to fix, but to reconnect. Each time you return, you build trust with yourself. That trust becomes the foundation of a new reality, one based in peace, one aligned with your highest vision, one where joy and ease lead the way. Now rest in the quiet understanding that things do not have to happen fast to happen beautifully. The heart does not measure time the way the mind does. The heart trusts that all things unfold with purpose. And this includes your dreams. Sometimes delays are redirections. Sometimes silence is preparation. Sometimes waiting is a blessing in disguise. Trust that as you soften, let go, and stay in alignment, life is working behind the scenes in your favor. You don't need to chase. You only need to stay present. Let the day unfold, and you unfold with it. Say softly within, I allow good to come in its perfect time. Feel the ease in those words. There is nothing you must force. The path is being made clear. Your job is to stay open, stay kind, and follow the feeling that warms your heart. Notice the signs along the way, a conversation that feels right, a message that comes at the perfect time, a sudden feeling of peace without explanation. These are the universe's whispers. They are letting you know that your heart is being heard, that your light is being answered, that your love is creating waves, even if you can't yet see the shore. You are learning to live in the rhythm of the heart, and in that rhythm, all things become possible. Continue your gentle practice. Return to your affirmations. Hold your vision lightly. Let love be your guide. You are never alone in this process. Life is on your side. Your dreams are valid. Your timing is perfect. Your presence is powerful. And now, say softly one last affirmation. I trust my heart. I trust life. I trust the beautiful unfolding of it all. Carry these words with you as a soft anchor. Let them hold you steady when the winds blow. Let them remind you that you are the painter of your vision and your heart holds the brush. You are doing beautifully. Keep going with love. Keep choosing yourself. Keep walking in the direction of light. The life you desire is already blooming inside you, and every moment you return to your heart, you bring it closer to bloom in the world.